Interest rates are going up. What does this mean for you, and what does it hold in store for the rest of the marketplace going into the rest of 2021? Stay tuned to the vlog post for more. Hey, real estate friends, what's going on? It's Mike Gold here with RE/MAX Alliance. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's vlog post. So, what is causing the mortgage rate increase that we have seen over the course of the last couple days, specifically a half a point increase in mortgage interest rates from last week to where they're currently hovering? And what does it mean for you as a home buyer or potentially home seller in our local Denver Boulder real estate market? Well, you might be saying, Mike, the Fed funds rate didn't change, so why did mortgage rates increase? Well, the answer to that particular question is the fact that mortgage interest rates and the impact that the Fed has with the federal funds rate has a very small percentage of the reason why that mortgage rate can increase or decrease over the course of time. Typically, mortgage interest rates will follow the 10-year Treasury yield. And what we did see last week's bond market activity is that had a lot of pricing pressure because alarm bells were going off and the market is starting to say, hey, there's inflationary pressure going into the marketplace and we are adjusting that yield, or the market was adjusting the yield, and subsequently that had an effect upon the mortgage interest rate in which that you, the consumer, are ultimately looking to originate when you buy or refinance your home. So what is going to be happening in the future? Guess what? I can't give you the answer because I'm not smart enough to tell you that. But what I can tell you is that most people won't tell you that answer because they're not going to try to predict what's going on in the marketplace. What we can tell you is that for the foreseeable future, mortgage interest rates are only posed to potentially rise and increase. How much? That's a really good question, but I can't tell you, and nor will they tell you. But what we can say again is that interest rates are going to continue to go up because there's inflationary pressure in the marketplace. Unemployment data is still not doing good. And also, too, what affects mortgage interest rates is what's going on in the stock market. So, for example, typically when the stock market has a really bad day, there's a flight to quality out of equities into bonds, causing prices to go up and yields to go down. But even that, too, cannot necessarily be universal. So we do want to pay attention to what's going on with the Treasury yield, and we do want to understand what, in this particular case, a half a point increase means to you as a consumer. So before you freak out, what does a half a point mean to you? Well, if you're looking to buy a house in the greater Denver Boulder real estate market, a home priced at $500,000 with 20% down, an increase from 2.75 to 3.25 is going to be roughly about $90 a month. So yeah, that stinks. You might have to cut back on the amount of lattes that you're cruising in, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to hit the panic about it. But it does mean that if you've been thinking about potentially waiting to see what other markets are going to be doing or what is going to be going on with supply, you might want to be mindful that your budget is going to potentially be changing because interest rates could be going up. Again, how much more? I don't think anyone is going to be able to put their job on the line and tell you what way market's going to be going, because let's face it, no one can really predict that. But what we do know is that there is strong pricing pressure in there to say that mortgage rates are going to continue to rise. So make sure you've got that plan for yourself as a home buyer. And if you're a home seller, again, that's going to have a little bit of pressure on the amount of demand that we're seeing in the marketplace right now, probably pushing some of the prices that buyers are looking for a little bit down. So home buyers, if you're thinking about it and you're waiting, now might be a really good opportunity for you to take a more proactive approach to it. If you're a home seller, the market is super hot. It is still starving for inventory. Prices are still going up. Now might be a really good time for you to think about putting your home onto the marketplace. Again, Mike Gold with RE/MAX Alliance. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the information that you're receiving, make sure to give us a like. You want to continue to receive relevant, useful, local content and information for the greater Denver Boulder area, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you've got a specific question or need, you want me to address it online, drop it in the comment section below or give me a phone call, click, or email, and I'd be happy to help you with your specific real estate questions and needs. Until next time.